Hello and welcome to the Fixit Shed. So once again I am working on the 2004 Honda Rebel 250. So in a previous video where I was working on the carburetor, I could tell that the float bowl gasket wasn't in good condition and that was probably going to need to be changed. So I did order one and it is now leaking, so it does need to be changed. So I might also look at a couple other things, so let's dig into it. Alright, so I just got this cheapy rebuild kit off of Amazon. It was, I don't know, less than 20 bucks for all of it, but I'm really just interested in the float bowl gasket and maybe some of the other rubber pieces. The rest of this I'm probably gonna save for another time. This O-ring is for the drain valve. That looks a little big. That's not for there. At least not on this carburetor. Alright, so we go back to this one. So the little tiny O-ring here should be for the air fuel mix. So that should replace that one. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take the float ball off and then I will adjust the fuel, air fuel mix valve here. I think we gotta move this out of the way. So this was leaking, so I wanted to replace this float bowl, or this, yeah, float bowl gasket. And I'm going to clean this out a little bit. So I don't know if you can see the old one, you know, it was all crusty. Somebody had probably put gasket sealer on it. Alright, so I just scraped out some of the junk that was in the groove here. Try and clean it up as best I can. Okay, and then this should fit right in there. Yep, that seems pretty good. Okay, so I've turned in the air fuel mix all the way, and then I'm going to back it out 2 1/4 turns. So we're just going to go, there's a half, there's 1, there's a half, there's 2 1/4. So that's a good starting place, so once we get it on the bike we can adjust it. Alright, now we can get the float bowl back on. We need to feed that linkage in there. And right, that'll sit in there. Get these 4 screws back in. Alright, and now we can put the drain screw back in here. Alright, and then this is ready to go back on the bike. Alright, let's take a look at these side covers. So these have been obviously repainted because that's not a factory color. These bikes in this year were only either black or red, I believe. And they painted over this pouch, and I don't know why, because it's just velcroed in. Looks like that, actually that looks like orange to me. But, yeah, this is the other side. You can see the chrome piece is held on by a couple of studs and some nuts that hold it in place. Those studs appear to be gone, and that's why this is, you know, loose. So I think I'm just going to put some double-sided tape in there to hold that in place. So they put some kind of stuff here, and that's kind of holding that side of it. Yeah. So some kind of schmutz on there, but yeah, there's nothing holding it on the other side. So let's see if we can't get some. Let me clean it a little bit first. Hopefully this is thick enough. Just try a piece over here. That seems pretty good. Alright, that's better. Now the other one. So unfortunately, this one of these was broken. So it does stay pretty well if you clip this one in, and when I put the screw in here. But I don't know, I'd like to kind of try and fix this if possible. I've been reading different things online, and there's some differing opinions. I'm just curious. Please leave a comment in the comment section below if you have a good idea about how to secure this on there. I've read that some epoxies, some people like epoxy, some people don't. Some people have used fiberglass. I don't know anything about fiberglassing anything. I've never used it. I don't want to try and epoxy this and then it doesn't work, and then I have epoxy residue and things just got worse. So if you have a suggestion for how to adhere this mount back onto the side panel, please leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, see the rusty bolt head right here? I'm going to see if I can clean that up by soaking it in some vinegar. Alright, so I've just got some vinegar in this jar, and I only need a little bit, so I'm just going to pour it in to that bottle cap. I really just need to put the screw in there. The washers are fine, so I'm just going to dunk that screw head in there. Alright, and we're going to check on that a little later. Alright, so it's actually a couple of weeks later. I had the bolt soaking in the vinegar in this cap, and it didn't actually look like it was doing much, so I switched it over to another cap just in case there was something in this one that was neutralizing the acid. As you can see, there is some residue around the edge of the cap, and if I look in here, I actually can see some rust in here too. So it was working. But let's see. I'll wipe this off. What do we have? So let's see. Can you see? That's quite a bit better than it was. There still appears to be a little bit of rust around the edges here. I'm just going to use a little wire wheel and a brass wire wheel to soft bristle and see if that'll clean up a little bit more. That looks quite a bit better than it was. Alright, let's get that back together. That looks better. Alright, so that was just kind of taking care of a few odds and ends. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to put a playlist of the videos that I'm making about this motorcycle right here. So if you'd like to see more, you can check that out. And please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Take care.